Of course, we need to keep developing, but I guess most important thing is that we should make sure the next generation always have confidence that tomorrow is better than today.
My past generations' dedication and sacrifices really made a difference for me personally and also for the Korea's economy. I had an access to a quality education. I could study abroad, having an opportunity to look around and broaden my perspective, where at that age my grandmother had to go to work. So I'm really grateful that they opened up the opportunities for me, what I have now, where I am.
From the 1960s on, we changed to outward-looking policies. So we begin to grow our export. You don't have any infrastructure. And the first infrastructure I remember was probably Gyeongin Expressway from Seoul to Incheon, which is our export harbor, and dams to provide the clean water. Most of those things are supported by the World Bank. Whenever we have a visit from World Bank, they were often taken straight from the airport to the Blue House. So the president himself wanted to listen to their advices.
The support from the international cooperation wasn't just a financial one, I think. It was more of an investment in the future of Korea. I think the international organizations like IDA played a key role in economic development of the Korea, especially the early years when they had a really challenging moments.
Asian financial crisis, about half of the top 30 conglomerates went bust. Many banks are closed. People are losing their jobs. It fundamentally changed the Korean society. But then again, one thing that's really driving us all is the voluntary gold donation. So people come up with their family jewels, trinkets. They just want to give their gold for the nation to avoid bankruptcy. The drive behind that is really very moving. There's this patriotism which comes from, even though it's not spoken, but unspoken belief that country's destiny and people's destiny are together. We are working together for the happiness of the progress of the country. When we really begin to feel we are becoming a prosperous country was 1988 Olympic Games. Olympic Games is a symbol. What happened is in 1986 to 1988, for those 3 years, somehow the stars got aligned at the time so that our exchange rate was low, so our export really began to boom. And believe it or not, but it was only in 1986 we first have a first current account surplus. And then we have a 1980 Olympic Games. Those 30 years efforts finally began to pay off, and we performed very well at the games. So the host-country advantage and with all the country's enthusiasm and momentum. And I guess that's the time shared by every Korean. Korea is now moved to different stages.
I think Korea's story shows how a clear vision of the government, commitment to education, and international support can achieve sustainable growth. Korea's story is exemplary, where from a war-torn nation, the country became a tech powerhouse. And also, in such a short time, the Korea transformed from the aid recipient to a donor country. I would love to see Korea use its advancements to empower other nations as well, with the sustainability and resilience mindset that we have. As a generation-wise I want the society that appreciate the past generation's sacrifice and dedication, but also I want to make a positive legacy for the future generation as well.